Alright, everyone, I'm moving via Quaba, Namen from Remega TV and platform. Eso, Yankopon Asia, Papa, any abribiam support, I'm the my away and platform. Eso, Yankopon and you be akma swadi emfa emano. Na, I say we did be a mekon and Mekoswaka. Yura Alan Kyeremanten. Yeka Ghana politicians are omuye decent. Omudi omuhuni. Na sebi unti omwano kasa. Sebi eye kase finya Alan Kyeremanten edimu akotene na Alan so eye obi sebi ebu sebi enya ado wabobra pa in terms of politics no o animunyam sebi o records ewom na ekosi sen ena ene Alan ebedru baby wadui de bia meka Alan Kyeremanten eye Kuffour guy because of nintino enkofo bebre etane because of Kuffour ntin Kuffour bebre etane Alan Kyeremanten. What I say, and Alan prove chire omo se MPP for se ono no onye sebi pesiminkuminya and anye sebi sikadi eno yendana se anye sebi mprepre hu bi na mum eye party ni hodo in 2008 bra oboa makufo ni die ewie successful in 2008 no a obosan ko primaries a oni Akufo-Addo ebo atipenkun a ohwe Akufo-Addo anim ka chense ni nua panyin no enti no mpese sebi obenya no kaseti ana so oni ni benya ayi bia wantwi bia enti no wa ma ne se akonya no onko as the flag bearer de ma amanyuko na MPP se okowie a na onu so aboa no na wa yeden wako. This was a decision taken by Alan, and I can boldly tell you, said, and now I can say, Alan, he has regretted this decision. Unyaya enka sambren aba amana nyede wankasa asem no. Alan ni mistake oye eni se okachi Akufo-Addo se onko na owia onso wabuana mana betwa so nti so obeti Alan Kyeremanten a ensema na wakan na ye adrumi so sa but MPP for we no ma sebi omunim de omoye nti no mo etwichi Yura Alan badly, and even in they see man yi ni hu fi amanyuko ni mo amanyuko ana eye UP a wabedi young executive president. Young executive president Yura Alan Kyeremanten edi amanyuko we so before say betani into MPP. It is such amanyuko na die ne bisi a ebema na twene ho firi amanyuko ni mo. In fact, Kuffour asem obekan ya ema Yura Alan Kyeremanten ono nso kikan bi kire no. Obinim die esi ya ebe o say Alan Kyeremanten eye bita na mum eye no kware pa ye pobi amana kasa sebi edi etiala na Kuffour should be the last person. In fact, he shouldn't even talk. Anyone should be key point because ohwe Kuffour enema obeye no Ghana after hepikini na Alan ni initiative ni policies na ideologies ni vision and the man run it me successful after so the term ebawie sanko modidi o yenko ni nkoti ni extension emfiri bobi ansa in fact list over ena hunto is it hunto ewo Accra FM omo afdomo suko ayasem papa this politics indeed it is a dirty game Sekenti sanka Bawumia we from nowhere abedi MPP amanyo nim. Bawumia ye kan onukwa ne papa ye NDC ni, so he has a party card for NDC. He had a party card for NDC. How can he become the flag bearer with this incompetency and yes, still wanted to be a president? Enye juma. Abusia yenko tisa nkomo we. Na ekoba mede naka ina betwa so Nyankopon enka ho. Inhyirawo abibia mo support am de my LM platform so mesro say obe subscribe to your channel na like juma di na wa share na foforo yin bia hwe. Me YouTube description hanom no video ni description ko na ko eden fa fa wonsa kobo link na ewo ho no so na ko following page no na bibia ntimi enko so Yankopon shira yenti nse no fambra
kasa edi afa mo free MPP and then obi anso nim say President Kuffour ebe ye endorsement a enkoma obi a wa free ni party
yes
ebe ye obi o won party
yes
ze mo issues bebre efa ho
yeah yani mama nche bibi ngofo ante de alanjongo e chamate ye na se hwe omodi nka ye no ko ansa na saa for mosquitiers MPP journalist Kwame Dinka ne Samson Kenya mechene your friend is say
Samson Kenya meche baby
okay on na let say
oh okay
oni ohere ba wo ntumi mu kwa esa de no man you say na Asempa FM MPP strategy no Asempa for na Dinka fa obi de ne call President Kuffour efie se onkonko yesa interview na omonfan kanta your friend say ora alanchamate esan say MPP akwakodi asantimantemu amso omo ye airborne to ho no 15 days ora ba omi akodi asantimante 15 days no the last count I me check here na oboka almost 150 million still a campaign nkonanim sika wo sika o se di tuato no what the asantimantemu and or they change for
what spend say
150 million cedis was antimante for less than 15 days on campaign resources and they say young funny part from one because nipa nyoma so be di akire and the omo yan say almost share organizers of various constituencies kutu percent monfa nipa no less than 150 all the constituencies of Ashanti region 47 constituencies. And the omo calculation they say 150 times 47 no they were looking for at least standing 6,000 or 7,000 they bia no say ye ka say ko for kruma na bases ndi obaba no ma be di akire ye kokwa da so a enti bases no sisi ho ana sa ni pa nyina so de bia ye tua obi aka 300 cedis ne amount t-shirt ade aka ho
really
oh yes me maw nyame adwene na me ka nyame adwene kwa na ache no anu nti e ka befie ana impact na no mfi se ba omia benya no wo hu se enko ye because o many party t-shirt wo didi wi agisika na o muti so mo kwa na o mo kasa mo ye be kire mu nyansa na akoya asefem enu ti de no mo pe a voice a e ba be ka bia masankofo na ombubu afu ni nyira no on be kasa okay ye di ache now MPP no mpanimfo mienu ana aka elders pa aka no e ye Owura Kuffour ene ye friend say o ma bedi da Kuffour now Kuffour ada obesi asantimanto akọ campaign no that catch challenge so wonja campaign because no we campaign na malan asantima che Kuffour ho he will run any gram make catch no now you fully aware who's the answer most status or you be osirem no dey ba or call 3 places NPP lose more than 150,000 votes because Kasabia no be Kasabia na etiti votes so
tin wa jai
we done me say me pass me sending Christ Owura Kuffour and also work Farport who we are kwa Santimantem ko campaign and no be mala na we campaign intem we be we intem and it na question ni braba ye be ye den an ye nya Santiman na o ma follow bawia ana o suma obi Asempa mo ko Owura Kuffour ekoye campaign ti say interview tie ni ya na obi na ehu ana eye ya eno buy and fly Adetia na Miami Niaba, Nana ya Janto, or finish you, Naya Janto, be a chow or finish you. A jam fly no businessman the war Kumas and your friends say a journalist businessman said no. Yan chichiro for frama abeye asim. Yari any problem say o man penny Kuffour or because why and also nanama and asa kwache anabubi. Because I be before the campaign team by no. Okahun as an advisor to the campaign. And it does a more issue with the rank Kuffour say or and also a weak candidate like Baumia. But your man you find serious in the same. Kwasiara no so ya. Answer no about the Kassan. Ob the flyer be bar out. Sir President Kuffour speaks to the nation. Hey, Jawan yes so and energy or about the car or mine and Kasamunsam.
National issue.
The Sagalam say yeah on more why mumu. At the same time, Mikado or Dr. Jakumwa, where we are because Nisika some ya teacher yakayaka dear drew baby no waka say, Cousin said it's called the better book on your bureau, and then I'm in open or Babacan was him. At the same Mammy Fue to say the depends on him Gokrafua, one would do a musica koto, a buy bonda, Yamomo hair cutter, and the Omu by heart, you know, not your fish so rock for a Babacan was them. Near fish so rock for Babaca inflation and then Mebuna in your Jumaye, and one sem Nankano Beca. Now, Yena ye fish or the better to crown, say, a crack master choir, Adana Monchimonka, and Nananko Becan was him. And to say, Kuffour speaks to the nation. Some of us were happy and we were ready to listen to him. Safidi openino wo yi oro MPP atade ne kakra gu ho no abeka o mamu nsem etimi minya adaje eye se mehwe no na ba ya me hu se sa for journalist no and the interviewers Ora Kuffour one miss an opportunity to be the father of the nation yeah ono ene Ora Jomama at a living former president beboa Jerry Rollins, Nyamiato and Safren. And fortunately for you, Ora Kuffour, the only year surviving and living a former president, Bako air contested election. Technically, John Mahama cannot be classified as a statesman at this stage.
Okay. And
it won away, and can obey 4 money to say, look on you. What of far Singapore to send a Japan, Abra best me neutral. Yes, I have been an MPP member, or I'm an MPP member, but baby, I made my bro partisan politics so. And it mean cancer more idea but to you and the after all, why endorse about me UPSC dada. Abra catch us a destiny child as a end. A honor class were a destiny child no. May I let him because radio so can say I don't have any problem with the Ora Kuffour because now your NPP political platform. And walk dom niku and walk bibia de you but when you to fear and the microphone abesuano and also you Kuffour addresses the nation na ye nkotia e ho na oba be kire mu se enipa na e contest ni nyina no de nani so ade ehunu word de o competent de ye betu de ho ato so ene hwan Ora Baumia na sam no kura na walk no say ye no kura na na me ka I don't have a problem. But opening Kuffour the intro, complete lie. Me say cry for me. Sir, a better no opening the intro, sir. First of all, Ora Kuffour do miatia si di entia okofa Mahmoud Baumia ba beboa. Was one on when your third class will go economism. And into city na ye hata no. Later of a petrol. Any diesel and a your friend is inflation and your papa and Untina Okofa Mahmoud Baumia said a bear what the economic Krakawi a besheninsa. That was in 2016 Okasasem West Santa Maria. Na Santa no Okasasem na city to the dollar no 1 city to 4.2 cities. $1 is to 1.4.2 cities. Meboa. Now inflation 15.4. Now a liter of diesel 4.5 cedis and a gallon no 14 cedis. What must say? Not debt to GDP no 63%. And until say ya ni fano. Me at that time no na me gitu so Ghana no nkoyi. anything me ya campaign and more thing sa obeba essence wo ba omia no why lectures ko chi ko breban ebeka kire ye say when the fundamentals are weak exchange rate will expose you and also ebeka kire say why you adwuma Bank of Ghana sikare de wo Ghana and also all that we need to do is to just told and we get all the money and I no ka say at the time Owura Kuffour ka say Owura ba omia ye competent than all of them no. The cedi to the dollar, 1 cedi is to 17 cedis. No Owura Kuffour, but say, oh, catch you say, Yan mathematics, then, 1 is to 4.2. Ah, me, because they go me, you man, and no, worse than 1 is to 17. Now, how would I judge you? A better than an inflation of 15.4%. Me, because a dom hammer bone, then they have inflation at 22.15 or so. How is that better?
Inflation of what?
And 22.15. 15.4.
15.4.
You understand? Mm-hmm. So, okay, say yeah. Now your penny, abra your economic indicators are not just say when you know cry anya day. In any case, yeah, Owura Kuffour memuno about 70% of the policies are were implemented. You know, Owura Kyeremanten at the man. Now, Owura Kyeremanten, yeah, ni mo bi no. You didn't want dance here. Me dana unyane me kwa bet me didn't want dance here. I don't need him to give me a dime before me can was sempa because the life outside politics no Owura Kuffour him say in the year 1994 we are seeing top 100 people no Owura Kuffour we are more than we are seeing ni mo Owura Kuffour we are more than we are seeing ni mo Owura ba me ni mo ya bo Alan D, ya bo Jeffrey Sachs D, ya bo Condoleezza Rice D, ya bo your friends F Kennedy D, ya bo ya akoya papaya COVID no di mutinti my computer money. Oh, Bill Gates. These were the people we were mentioning their names. Now in 1994, true to that, you know, Nelson Mandela, Apple be a South African, any pounds from free South African. Yan Frau Kuffour, Yan Frau Nana Kuffour, Yan Frau Ghana Libya, your friend Kyeremanten. What are you talking about? Now, Claudia. Interview muno o se bebia oni mo raba omi ane say na okwa akoye presentation bi o London ana o kan wie na say abrante woni made o obi koye presentation tumi de jan so oni made ade na da adwuma na wona na ye ntia wo se na de ono no wo kan nipa e contest election ni a wono na na adwiri mu da ho wono na obebo no homode na te so pani no ya bro no wadie ano tino adam material time o chance so wo keka sansem no when I mean, said, no, still our papa no, playing a role as advisor to the Baumia campaign. And for that matter, I have to treat him on the same level to say, Abronya Kwaka Bibia may handle Abronya. Now say, me handle the Pepe. Papa na mon homody. Now we'll lose the opportunity. Say, you will be look, in the year 2000, say me, we are coming to see you. Now, remember that I said, men who are Matthias Yebe who said you or my Benico for Iron Abrabo. Yani ya to Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Papa ya na mo se ode air condition be system na question office e o GPA friends Kwame Usu. Any Audi Isaka buses e be fa je free tech. Hwi o ma ye so gira pa lambusie bran e kura bi as friends gira e so bayiri. E ho na me koye party agent. Me kwala me so ofra sia akosoro ye fro kabonga. Na etuo sidi paso. Ni nyina ne se be so mampani Kuffour e ba be president. Say na no other ideas. Obey president twie, obey nyamu hotel. Wanka se wonyamu dan wa aburi. Wa me president aka obey nyamu hotel, anyamu aburi. Ena me metia me nyamu bicycle. Enso yakuma ho. Eni ti se nipanya ehwewu eturu kohwe nkwa. Ye nturu ni nkwohwe wu. Owura Kyeremanten bra wo Ghana politics woni hu hancho eni mo bebrese nyina eye because ye de wa tag no. Aya wo Kuffour ye do tagi Owura Kyeremanten eno na ma ne asugo no mabikra na o ka de opekire Owura Kyeremanten ye do an say na me na wanya bibia mo wase a ye bodo kro no eno ntira me candidate ka kire ne say it will be a brought to him sa asem do Owura Kyeremanten aka no o ye pani when how heavy it is because very local asem no so wan hwe ye bedi na check o baby obeko bia anything kwada mo benya me ka chem so ye papa me ni pa je wo kro ma na ya mo so bedi boni a mo so mo ni boni ala papa yi e de ayesa look sha ye ka san sem we nyina ala Owura Kuffour Yari yanka Joseph endorse you. Because you hear endorsement. And how the okase. Meno asema miki. I am ya mi wo fase na ponti na make sa because yenye afia apejafia. E come the problem. Because clearly no what you say na bofu apejafie and also ya apejafie busu apeni. E do brako fie. That is it. Now be your man say
say akoya hinsem.
He that apejafie connection.
Oh wenya hinsem.
Busu asem. Say bi me ya ko nani. Me ma me say yeko me papa say de oyoko
sentina me no click
of course na za go ko kaka fam na no be we study nti be hu yi what you say
eko nafo
what you say ani ehia na se wo prako ayi apejafia na de primi ko efia enye say alan de say bi kaba na guni mu na who told omo eko interview Kuffour say Kuffour the customer santifo nyina te look me ba berewa minu ana mo omo to aba me no mo frame you they don't even
but President Kuffour were influence
hanso hanso President Kuffour
he used to have
hanso now you see President
say no I think say me take your word but you see nanama say who did me now here ewa enko bi yemu na wo there be na gas we as sanity
now no one me no be catch
there are people like someone like me me woka Kuffour awaka me penance them to the core.
Services.
Me penance them to the core. But Kuffour does not tell me how I should at least play to life. What must I say? Like making sure say Mokase he say
Debut, little well.
Debbie say
Debbie Mr. Say dear. I can't 18 days.
When almost appears.
Debbie
18 days.
I can't 18 days.
Debbie Aquano why the
Mambo mana
why any two Jerry Kills Ampon
honestly mo asem no na nanyo
na ni refi se osun ya aboa
ozi nanyo na
mo nyina so osun na ekese pa
ana jimie pa
osun so na oboda mo a ne jimi na no so kese pa
jimie pa
eti no eya na me ka mo ya nya se bia me ka se
meje mo ya mo
aboa ya aboa but I'm not trying to insinuate at them say omo ya moa as in say in
not comfortable with the another way
I'm being literal here. I'm being very literal here. But Nanama,
what you say?
Mean you are made bana or Odin Komobina, me are very keenly interested.
Yes.
But I would take it from one angle now. Would they ban?
Yeah.
Now, Mama who say, Chief has been his own enemy. Say, Yenina Yene Chief Aye Juma.
Yeah.
Na mpempi no na akoye say once a boss always a boss.
Definitely.
And so Chief sometimes me kana someone I feel it from within me say what contribute to immensely to the downfall, or if not a downfall.
No, he's not falling. He's winning.
His failures or flaws.
His setbacks
And failures and flaws.
Temporary setbacks.
Yes.
Because he's now on the road.
Immensely to them. Oh, say, like you have given the history, you know. Say, enka enya lanche matin kwa ne man ho kwan say President Kuffour enko election 1996. President Kuffour would have lost.
Oh, he would have lost. That's not the only capre. Oh, no.
What you say? He has been very tremendous in trying to make the two presidential slots are Abeya MPP for presidential candidates and presidents. Apart from Edubuan here, he lost primaries to Kuffour after his first encounter. No? Alan Wayebi. But you see, Alan didn't show much of his political prowess. What must I say? So we share politically how Alan behave. Na we share how bedru baby krana edikan abedi akira bemu na the history was trying to even pick Kuffour above Alan. Wabra na enye no krakra. Not to the extent said because Alan allowed for himself to be manipulated by some other voices, and some of the voices that manipulated Alan. I don't know. The finger Alan that is in the public's eye, no. Seem to have fed Alan. People think say Kuffour akwala Alan, and I say on build Alan. It is on the contrary.
What you say?
What you say? She when akwala say ye ka President Kuffour ni Alan swa. But ye wo brimpono na penitiasi. What you say? Ye wo brimpono na penitiasi. Yes. Ye wo President Kuffour no na Alan. Ye wo Alan no na President Kuffour tiasi. Of all the men who former President Kuffour ministers, including President Kuffour, no, I mean, Alan was the president of the Young Executive Forum, the one that gave birth to this MPP. He was the president. What was he? First party headquarters, Alan was the biggest financier to acquire it. Sebi, history has been distorted by many. What must I say? That is why sometimes Alan also has contributed immensely to the grave troubles he is facing today. What must I say? Because Sebi, how many people know say or know the Jaima President Kuffour contested in 1996? How many people? Until very recently, on Webi and Anokan. Yes, now it sounded like as a Ugu President Kuffour in but President Kuffour knows to say when it comes to this party, Alan is senior. He knows. It's factual. It's not something that President Kuffour can beat Alan to. No. But when it comes to how Alan, because of Obuadie too much. And the way now, your way of politics in Ghana, no. So Obuadie Pia, I said, Jimmy.
That is it.
What I say,
so that is it. We and summer etimia koso. And very sad. Kuffour has every right to criticize any politician, to choose whoever he wanted to choose. But let me tell you, se Kuffour ewo sebi buobi di ma Alana enka onka sa asem no. Se Kuffour eso yana na Kuffour se ne Alan yema no eso nani a enka onye sa. In fact, Alan Kojo Kyeremanten ayi bia ma Kuffour any MPP amayuko no. So they shouldn't have treated him in this way. But ni na no e be kan say e politics, obi be kan say politics a dirty game. Obi be kan say politics it is a gambling. Udi wadi but ni na mu no sebi you're looking for a leader. We look up to a competent and a visionary leader. Do you understand? Intimate na baby enkase Dr. Muhammadu Bomiana odi MPP enim at this time. Intinisiden kwa na menkotuma abamfama no. Samo baka ya santifo kan sembi brana Mahamati so. So modi mpene mama hama sebi tani enduo mu anim. Ena santifo yi Bomia di MPP enim no nso mbeka ne sen. Santifo minua no mo na mo ka se mo mpese tani ebedi Ghana so no. Ene party ya mo se sebi emra ban mu no tani ne di so. Ene nso sen ena mbeka no. You see, bibi ebe ni wiase we mu bia na ewu nsunsan so Yankopon so nim de oye. There is time for everything. Nti wo ye bibia aya to boase. Mahama tiso mudi papa ya tema edi mama na se oye sebi tani ena misi Bomia bi di so no eno nso sen ena minian masantefo amokan sa asem no mo kan fa ho. Again ena mo kan fa ho. Anyway, so that is it. Nti ayara hosem say Yura Alan Kyeremanten, the political career no abedu at this level. Nobody prayed for that, but the mistake or yeah, if you are a young politician coming, you have to learn from Alan and stop giving chances to your opponent or whoever you are contesting with. Because the Alan yeah, you know, and now me know kase obi eni ho be sadie no. But Alan gave out such a big opportunity to Kuffour by helping him to build his government or to govern Ghana well during those days. Akufo-Addo akwanya no ema ne koe without Yewura Alan Kyeremanten giving him that opportunity. No, Akufo-Addo wouldn't have become our president. Yes, because no be any Alan no ko binya den time senka hwanyo. But ene Alan etro mu ko hwe nkwa no omotu no akohwe wo. Subscribe for latest updates. For comment to like it, share na for nye bihwe. Let's vote massively against NDC. I said Missy NDC MPP mfanche me NDC there. Otu obeti anakra na sebi santutie Bomia because Bomia will be a sebi. Onono wabon between John Mahama ni eye Bomia anye Bomia ni yonkudi Mahama. Mahama has a track record. Even Nana Kuffour we ETS kwa yene ni yonkudi Mahama. Yes, that is the fact. That is the painful truth. Nana do dankwa we the term kwa na yene yonkudi Mahama. That is the fact. Yes, let's get it right and vote against MPP because these people are just talkative. Omu epekasa keke, but there was omu enye. Nyankopon enyo kese se abebia o support Mega TV. Meso se udo comment betum na wa like dwumade na wa share na foforo ni bia hwe. Bomodina na eden subscribe to your channel for latest updates. Ko Facebook uko video with description ma me link ni wo misrawo ko na ko follow yen e wo Facebook. Breaking news be so any interesting story, any best videos biano ye the best from ewo honom nyankopon ehirawo me ma me tie ba for ewo United States of America, New York ma me nyankopon yo kese ma me we ye bi ewo UK nyankopon ehira me ma me ene obi bia hwe Mega TV no. I salute you. Subscribe for comment to share video like it na fufuru nye bi hwe. Makraw, bye bye.